In Zamunda, beauty was carved into the skin and written in blood.
Hey everyone, let's go fishing! Yes, let's go fishing now! To the ocean, to the sea.
Every daughter arrived the same way, with 4 bold marks drawn from cheek to ear. They called it sacred. They called it protection. They called it beauty. But no one remembered where it began, until one child was born without it. And silence filled the hut. They said she was cursed. They said she brought shame. They said the spirits had forgotten to mark her. But what if the spirits had finally remembered? For generations, the women of Zamunda wore their marks proudly. They danced with them, married with them, bore children with them, never questioning why their daughters must bleed before they could be called beautiful, never questioning the storm that started it all. Long before Yasantois, there was another woman, a woman mocked because she could not give birth to a daughter. They blamed her womb. They blamed her existence. And when cruelty was no longer enough, they chose stones. But as she lay dying beneath their hatred, she did not beg. She cursed, "If my womb is shame, your daughters shall carry your sin." And the wind answered her. The next baby girl born in Zamunda came into the world already marked. Fear spread through the village. But instead of seeking forgiveness, they renamed the curse. They called it tradition. They called it destiny. They called it beautiful. And so the lie lived on, until Yasantois, the only daughter in generations whose cheeks were untouched. And because she had no marks, she had no place. She watched as other girls danced. She watched as necklaces were offered in marriage. She watched as laughter circled around her, but never included her. They believed her difference was danger. They were wrong. Then the sky turned red. The ocean roared like an angry god, and the storm did not come for the unmarked. It came for the carved. The wind clung to the marks. The red dust burned only those who bore the ancient sign, and still Yasantois stood untouched. They tied her hands. They raised the blade once more, because it is easier to sacrifice the different than to question the familiar. But the storm stopped, and the truth finally spoke. The marks you worship are the chains of your guilt. Generations froze in shame. The beauty they defended was born from cruelty. The protection they trusted was punishment waiting, and the girl they called cursed was the cure. She stepped forward, not in anger, not in revenge, but in mercy. "I forgive you." And with that, the storm ended. The sky cleared. The ocean calmed. And for the first time in generations, Zamunda saw its daughters clearly. No blades touched newborn skin again, and more girls were born without marks. Not cursed, not strange, free. Sometimes tradition is not sacred. Sometimes it is inherited guilt wearing the mask of beauty. And sometimes the one who looks different is the one sent to break the curse.